In a small, sunny village, a gray donkey lived a very simple life. Every morning before the sun became strong, it would be loaded with a heavy wooden cart filled with vegetables, sacks of grain, and farm supplies. The path it walked was long, dusty, and sometimes uphill, but the donkey never refused its work. It had learned that life was not about comfort, it was about responsibility. One day, as usual, the donkey started its journey. The cart creaked loudly, and the wheels left marks on the dry village road. Birds were singing in the trees, and villagers were busy in their daily routines. The donkey walked steadily, step by step, ignoring its tired body. It knew the goods it carried were important for many families, so it kept going without complaining. As the cart moved forward, a black crow suddenly landed on top of the vegetables. At first, it just watched quietly, but soon it started making loud sounds, as if it was mocking the donkey. It hopped from one sack to another, shaking its head and behaving like the donkey was doing something foolish. The crow's behavior was annoying, but the donkey didn't stop. It simply tightened the ropes and kept pulling. The crow, seeing that the donkey was not reacting, became more confident. It started making louder noises and insulting gestures, trying to break the donkey's focus. It wanted the donkey to get angry, to stop, or to lose balance. But the donkey's eyes stayed fixed on the road ahead. It felt the insult, yes, but it did not let it control its actions. Instead, it breathed deeply and continued walking. Inside, the donkey was struggling with emotions. It was tired, the load was heavy, and the crow's behavior was disturbing. But something inside it was stronger than all of that, its purpose. It remembered that if it stopped, many people in the village would suffer. That thought gave it strength again. So it kept moving, even when the path became rough and the sun became hotter. As they moved further, the road started rising slightly uphill. The cart became heavier to pull. The donkey's steps slowed, but it did not give up. The crow was still sitting there, but now even it noticed something different. No matter what it did, the donkey was not breaking. It was not reacting, not fighting, just continuing its journey with silent strength. After some time, the crow stopped making noise. It had expected the donkey to get angry or give up, but instead it saw patience and discipline. The donkey's silence was more powerful than any reaction. Slowly, the crow became quiet, as if it had lost interest, or perhaps realized something it did not understand before. By the time the donkey reached the end of the village road, it was tired but still standing strong. The cart had reached its destination, and the work was done. The donkey had faced insult, pressure, and difficulty, but it never stopped. It had proven something without saying a single word. Real strength is not in reacting to negativity, but in staying focused on your path until you reach your goal. The donkey stood for a moment, breathing heavily, then looked at the path it had crossed. The journey was hard, but it did not stop even once. That moment became its silent victory. Morale of the story: never react to negativity. To be honest with your purpose, just keep moving forward until you reach your goal.